What's up, everybody? My name is Cody White, and I am the chapter president for Young Americans for Liberty at Indiana State University. And today I want to discuss why we should abolish the minimum wage entirely. Now, a lot of people's gut reaction when I say I want to abolish minimum wage is that you want people to work for 25, 35, 40 cents an hour, eating bugs, living in huts like they do in China? No, I don't. And I truly believe that if you allow for the free market to take place and allow for a free market and an open society, people will start working for what their value is, and they'll actually end up being better off. But that's not my argument for abolishing the minimum wage. My argument for abolishing the minimum wage is about liberty, economic freedom, and for allowing people to have the ability to improve their own lives. For this, I'm going to come up with an example. Let's say Mike. Mike went to school in the heart of Detroit. His schools were underfunded, and he really did not have the opportunities that a lot of other kids had in other areas. Mike is now flipping hamburgers for $8.75 an hour, which is slightly above the minimum wage. But it's still not good income, and he hates his job, and he wants to improve his life. And he finds out that the radio station that's based just down the street from his apartment has an opening for a weekend DJ. Mike goes in, and there's 16 other people applying for the job, and they all have more experience than Mike does. But Mike gets in there and he goes, alright, here's my strategy. I'm going to tell my employer I'm going to work for $5 an hour. I'm going to work at a lower wage than all these people. All he has to do is work with me, train me, and I'll do this for a month and a half. And at the end of that month, if I'm worth more to the company and I'm adding value, they're going to give me a raise. And I'm going to start working a livable wage. And I'm going to start a career that I enjoy, or I'll just simply go somewhere else. Unfortunately, because of government rules and regulations, what Mike wants to do is against the law. And that's the argument for abolishing the minimum wage. It's not about trying to help big businesses or even small businesses, although that is actually sometimes an added bonus. It's about helping people. It's about allowing for an environment in which people can help themselves and to grow themselves. Like I said, nobody wants people working for 30, 45 cents an hour. And I don't think the market today would allow that, because I can't think of a single person who's willing to do that. But we gotta allow people to improve themselves. And essentially think of your career, think of your life as a ladder. While many of us can walk right up the first couple steps of the ladder, it is difficult for some people because of their economic conditions to even get to the ladder. And what the minimum wage does is take away the first 3 or 4 steps of that ladder. And yeah, once you get onto that 5th step, life's way better. But it's that much harder to get to that 5th step. And before you get to that 5th step, you don't make anything. You're sitting at home doing nothing. If you're lucky, you're sitting at home and doing nothing. If you're unlucky, you're out on the streets.